we good? Yes!
USA! Good evening all, I'd like to welcome you to the official press conference for the inaugural Boxing Day golf competition. Traditionally Christmas football has been a big success, so I'm easily comfortable this is going to be as big, if not a bigger success. I'd like to welcome our two captains.
It's not about Christmas football.
It's not about Christmas football. Captaining Team G98, I'd like to welcome Grant Jameson. And the captain of Team Rest of the World. I'd like to welcome Connor Lovey.
Go fuck off back to Russia!
So before we reveal the pairings, just a question to both of you. How are you feeling ahead of the big day? Grant, I'll question to you first.
Well, pretty relaxing on Wednesday. Had a few days away, just to, I was in New York, and I actually took one of my team members away just to a bit of chill out time. I thought it'd be good for the team, get away from it all, get away from the press. And as been well documented, Phil Grant's had a few issues. I decided as a good captain to take him away for a few days. Yeah, just see a few sights, and just.
Get some experiences under our belt.
And you're comfortable that we've overcome these issues now? We'll see the best of Phil Grant.
Yeah, he seems a relaxed manner.
I think I've got more issues to be fair.
He's going to be fighting for it ahead of this tournament, and I'm quite confident that we've got a team of guys who are G98 through and through. And yeah, we're confident of bringing this trophy home on Boxing Day.
Excellent, excellent. Connor, you seem very relaxed right now. Is that facing your Can that be down to faith in your team's ability, or is there any tactics you're looking at springing on Grant Jameson's team?
Oh yeah, well, I think I team. Law's got to liaise pretty closely with my vice captains, Jabba, Russell, and Grant Mitchell, and I think together we've come up with a dynamic that could pretty much beat any team in the world.
Any sports team in the world. Get on with it.
Hard Globetrotters, doesn't matter who come against us.
IX95.
When we turn on the invisible juice,
Jamaican bobsleigh team.
Doesn't matter if the T-Rex is the Terminator, when we turn on that juice, we're gone.
That's so elegant on Sunday all the time.
What about the sequence?
Ask for Cam, please.
No.
Connor, a lot of discussion about the fitness of Gordon Russell. He was struggling a bit at Christmas football.
Fuck off, Seamus.
Yeah, well, one thing you know about Gordon Russell is,
it's a weight issue.
the fitness, the physical fitness of Gordon Russell is one thing. Gordon Russell's a top professional, and from a young age he was coached that it's not your physical state, it's your mental state.
Everything's physical state.
It's all so I think he knows.
Excellent. I will now ask you to announce your pairings. Grant.
I want to ask about Zanri's exclusion from the squad.
Yeah.
He hasn't announced the teams yet. He knows he's excluded.
Say that. That's a good question.
Do you want to announce your pairings?
Just do one at a time. Yeah. I was unavailable.
That's a good opening, Connor.
Don't answer the question like that.
So Grant, without further ado, can you announce your first pairing?
Yep. Taking the stage, first tee, first shot of the day will be Michael Ingram. My two vice captains leading the way with Christopher Lindsay.
Whoa! Strong opening pair. Strong opening pair. Lead from the front.
And Connor looking to match it?
Sounds like we're top
loading. I will look at it, listen to that. I think this pairing will have that number. I'm going to kick off with one of my vice captains as well. Gordon Russell, Drabba, and Blair Finlay, I think.
Death in that one. Should be tasty, guaranteed. Interesting one.
Towards you.
Pairing number two, very strong pairing like they all are. It's going to be Chris Law, ex-professional golf coach, and Michael Lloyd.
There's a reason he's ex. Yes, Christy. Yes, Christy.
So Christopher Law and Michael Lloyd will be pairing number 2.
Guaranteed points.
Okay,
And
well,
up against them?
well, in which case I think this is going to be the plum draw.
Probably.
Grant Mitchell against when Spence also. That's our marquee pairing.
Oh, you're all fucked up.
And to be honest with you, Grant Mitchell, I spoke to him last
Spency
week.
takes out the arse.
Grant Mitchell guaranteed me the point. So.
You're playing that one.
Grant, you still guaranteed the point?
Aye. You'll be under a big P on the phone.
What does that even mean?
Back to Grant.
Pairing number 3. Unfortunately, the first member of this pairing cannot be here tonight. He's attending a charity dinner. Daniel Napier, maybe not known to many, but fierce competitor. He'll be playing alongside Alan Majuri.
Badge.
Wise man.
To face up against that pairing.
Facing up will be young local talent David Law.
Local talent.
And Gavin Jameson.
Man, get his fucking
I'm wearing some match
In his head.
And pairing number 4 for G98.
Pairing number 4, we've got the long hitter and Andy Russell paired alongside Santa Claus this evening, Ian Lumsden.
They'll be falling out.
Another juicy pairing, I think, with no love lost. It'll be myself
Easy.
and Ian Towns.
Oh, it's a good man.
Captain covering himself up.
Pairing number 5.
Pairing number 5, may I just put on record, this pairing has not lost a match play game all year.
Oh,
mainly
for
fuck's
sake.
taking on Captain over here, and Granny Mitchell is myself and Kieran Findlay.
Yeah.
Come on!
Hang it together. We'll be over by then.
And up against them.
And in the knowledge that it will likely be over by that point. They'll be playing Callum Martin and Callum Hill.
That is a free. That's concluded matters.
We've written that one off.
Maybe needed.
So 5-1.
Needed.
We can take
Philip Grant and Rory Annans will be taking up the rear.
Against Gordon Hardy and Vinnie Van Ortho.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's all going down to
some interesting pairings there. Just to discuss the pairings, I'll start with yourself, Connor. You seem to have gone for your big hitter pairings quite early on. No disrespect to the rest of the team, but are you confident about succeeding in getting the points early on? Is that the intention, to get the big wins early?
Yeah, I mean, we were always conscious, my vice captains and I, that it was a race to 3.5 points. You get the points on the board, bird in hand, two in the bush, you know what I mean? So, that in mind, we really pack our top to middle order, but we've still got stuff in the back there who can produce the goods if required.
Strong words. And Grant, do you have any kind of regret, number 5 for yourself and Kieran? Do you think it might be necessary? Do you worry it may be over before you even...
Absolutely not. I could have put anyone very well in this lineup, didn't I? It'd be exactly the same result. We're
6-0.
6-0's on the cards, absolutely. It's going to be like an Ashes whitewash, And quite simply, we're starting Michael Ingram, Chris Lindsay, we'll bring home a point against.
Postman.
And then right away down to pairing 6 when we got Phil and Rory.
We hit the gym. Before that, we hit the gym.
I didn't have too much thought into it, simply because I know it has 12 guys in a team who will all bring home a point.
Excellent. It should be an intriguing contest. Well, I'll open up the floor to questions without further ado.
I'd like to address the rest of the world captain and mention the big name that's not on that list. We all want to know.
Everyone's talking about it.
Michael Zanri. Can you discuss the
mission?
The mission there?
Yeah, well, I thought I'd have to field a question about this tonight to do it. Let's address the elephant in the room.
guys now.
Michael Zarri, you know, I mean, his accomplishments in golf, you know, they're not unfounded. He's a top player. Around the greens, he's just about the best, and he's about the best on that chair. But no, at the end of the day, Michael and I spoke about this about 6 weeks ago, and he wasn't sure with it because he's got a child in the way. He wasn't sure if he can make it or not, and I just, for a match of his gravity, I couldn't take the chance he could make it, so I had to make other plans, and I did that.
Are you still be in your plans for next year?
No.
Next year's a long way away. You know, we've got the Worlds to happen before then, and everything, so I don't want to talk about too much yet.
Grant, give me a beer. Oh, serious.
Not so much is spoken about this young local talent, David Law. Could you like to explain a bit more about where he came from?
I think originally was at came from Stanley Street. Not sure about specifically, but plays a lot of golf in and around the Hazelhead area. Never actually seen him play myself, but I play at Hazelhead a little bit and set a few course records there. And if you can hit fucking 63 around there, then 61, then you know.
Not done your scouting too well, have you?
Well, 63 would still probably be good enough. I mean, if you can shave off my score by 2 strokes, then I think you're doing well.
There's another big name missing, and this is from the G98 team. There's a certain man, Luigi Govo, that's carried Grammar 98 for about 10 seasons. You got anything to say about that, Grant?
Well, he's a tough man to get hold of, to start with. And
He's half the man he used to be.
yeah, he was asked, most certainly. And you know, common courtesy, he gave me a return call eventually, and we spoke about it. And you know, he's had a pretty tough time of it in terms of, you know, his girlfriend's been on the scene for quite a while now, so getting Boxing Day off has been quite tough in that respect. But you know, I understood and I respected the fact that he's not going to be available, and you know, we've had to make allowances for that. But in comes the likes of Daniel Napier, and having got Rory aboard as well, we're in fine fettle, and yeah, what can I say? I'm quietly confident, yeah, that we're going to bring this trophy home.
In other words, going fucking
Just another question then. I mean, I've played at goals with Danny Napier, and his temperament is something that I always question on the football pitch. How are you going to handle that?
Well, how about we play with him, so what No, I think, you know, you look at that pairing of Daniel Napier and Alan Madrid together, and yeah, and many a yellow and red card has probably been seen between them. But no, there's no doubting their commitment to the cause, and you know, everyone likes a bit of passion, and I'll get that from the pair of them. And the two of them together, a formidable force, an absolutely formidable force. And I've no doubt that yeah, they'll be bagging a point for G98
against David Law and Graham Jameson.
Come on, Bureau.
Aye, what else we got?
Any other further questions?
I'll go one for the Grammar 8 captain. Why don't you think you see white dogs jobbies anymore?
It's a good question, and one I would put to my vice captain at this time, Michael Ingram.
I almost don't know.
I'm alright, you think you'll look into it, like, right?
May I ask actually how the reporting's done through the course? How are we going to keep up to date with scores? Is it going to be a live feed? Are we going to have Twitter?
Yeah, obviously this is something the sponsors looked into about 6 months ago, and
Who are the sponsors?
Yeah, who's the sponsor?
well,
Ponyfeeders Limited.
and it was Sign Bet, but now it's Repsol as well. So just take some time to say that. But Michael Zanni will be going around the golf course, I understand, and he'll be in touch with everybody.
Rumour has it that Andrew Phillips as well will be keeping a close eye on proceedings.
Yeah, the Sky Scanner thing as well. We're in place.
Sky Scanner, yeah, being another of the
Sky Scanner app is going to be in use.
Or official travel agent.
Official travelling.
Is there team bottles and things like that, or is there other sponsors?
Yeah, you'll find that out.
Yeah, you'll find out tomorrow.
Press conference.
You got any further questions?
No.
Okay. Thank you very much for your time, and may the best team win.
Aye, so 6 or 7.